Welcome to this session being delivered by Aberdeenshire Council's Employment Support Team. This session is looking at how to undertake an effective job search. So when you're starting out looking for work, where do you start? So there are a number of different strategies that successful job seekers will use. Could be starting through networking, could be through targeting companies, looking at a range of different job websites, and also how social media plays a part too in your job search. So starting off with the job websites, there are numerous generic job sites that cover all different types of work, from Indeed, Total, S1. All the adverts on these major job sites, though, will receive an extremely high volume of applicants, and this means that your CV can often get lost among them. You'll find that most industries will have specific job sites tailored for them, such as hospitality, oil and gas, environmental. So if you look onto those sites, often there can be a better range of jobs suitable for your type of work that you're looking for. Local authority jobs can also be found on My Job Scotland page. And you've also got agencies, and they obviously have their own websites where you can register your CV with them, uploading your CV onto their site where they can look and see if they can match you up with different job positions. You've also got some employers never actually advertise on job websites, and instead they advertise on their own company website. So it's really worth looking on any companies that you wish to work for, looking on their sites to see if there's any jobs available there. So how can you make your job search really effective? On the websites, you'll find that using the filtering systems really help to narrow down and give you more jobs that are tailored for you. So that could be about selecting the distance that you're prepared to travel. Perhaps it's the salary that you're looking for, where the place is located, and what type of company it is. And your experience level can also be filtered down. Most job websites will allow you to set up alerts, and that means that you will get notifications sent to you, usually by email, and you can set up how frequent they are. When you're searching for specific jobs, just be very aware of the different titles that might be used. So there's many different ways of saying the same job, so it's worth doing a little bit of research as to what other names the type of roles you're looking for might be called, so you don't miss out. The other important thing to do is to click on the date button, because you'll find that on a lot of the big job websites, many of the job positions are advertised for a long period of time and they've long since been filled. So you don't want to waste your time applying for job positions that have already gone. If there's an opportunity to attach a covering letter, use that opportunity, and that's your covering letters are really about adding additional information that makes you stand out from the other applicants. By not adding a covering letter means that you will not stand out as much as somebody else who's made the effort to put one in. Online job vacancies. So on these sites, you often have the opportunity to create a CV on it. However, I really would avoid this because you'll find that the format and the quality of the templates can be very poor. And there's also the additional difficulty that when you want to get the CV maybe printed off, it's very difficult to get it downloaded off the site. There's also the issue that when it comes to CVs, one size does not fit all. So you won't want to send the same CV to every single employer. And if you've saved a CV onto these jobs websites, it's really difficult to edit it before you actually apply for it. So it's sometimes much easier just to get a CV made up, saved on Word, that you can edit for each application that you're making. Again, if you find a job that you wish to apply for and you find it on one of the bigger websites, it's often good to go and have a look for to see if the job's been advertised on the employer's website and apply direct that way. It'll make you stand out from the other applicants, but also by going onto the employer's website, maybe there's some information on their site that you could add into your CV that again makes you stand out. Many recruiters and job sites will often use the applicant tracking system software, and there's a range of things that they might filter for. So it's really worth bearing in mind of the sort of things that you might want to put in, the keywords that you might want to put into your CV that this tracking system actually picks up on in your application. So go to the job profile and have a look at some of the words that they're looking for that you want to include. So if they're looking for something specific in the essential criteria, then make sure that those keywords are used within your CV too. So social media, how are you going to use that with your job search, or why you would use it? So you can apply for advertised roles really quickly and easily through social media. You're also more visible to people who are looking to recruit and are often using now social media to advertise their jobs. The big job websites are often really expensive to advertise on, whereas the social media, they don't have the same costs to them, so it's making it more appealing for recruiters. You can also build quite a good network on social media sites and then obviously let people know that you are looking for work through these. You can also make your profile stand out. So if you have colleagues or managers that are able to give testimonials or endorsements of your work on your social media accounts, again, this makes it more appealing to potential employers. And you can also speak to recruiters and headhunters and employers through these sites too. So which social media platforms are potential recruiters going to use? So we've got obviously the highest number of recruiters use the LinkedIn, followed by Facebook and then Twitter. So these are the three social media platforms that most people would be linked up with as a social media platform in order to promote their opportunities. Facebook's job search. You can see obviously job posts in your news feed, but there are other ways that you can find job posts. If you go onto your Facebook page and click on the job section in the left-hand column of your news feed, that's where you can search for jobs. You can change the location, you can select by industry or job type. You can also subscribe to the job search by clicking onto the subscribe button and get notified about new job openings that way. You can also go onto individual company pages to see if they have any jobs. There is, sometimes they'll just put it through their newsfeed as a job, but there's also that opportunity that there's a section named jobs that you can go into and see if they have anything within that area too. If you are looking to apply for a job post through Facebook, it's really simple. It's just click on apply now, fill in the application form with all your education, experience and work history, and then click and send. Your application will be sent a message to the employer, so it won't actually appear on your profile. However, you should bear in mind that your employer will be able to see your public version of your profile on your Facebook page, so ensure that it's something that you are happy for your future employer to look at. Have a think about how it represents you as an individual. So social media top tips. State on your social media profile that you're actively seeking work. State that the type of roles that you're interested in so that people can be keeping an eye out for you. Use keywords so recruiters can find you. You can follow relevant companies and individuals in the industries that you're interested in so that you can be really keeping up to date with what is happening in that line of work. Really helps for when you get through to interviews to have that knowledge. You can get involved in LinkedIn groups as well, again related to the work that you're interested in. Let them know the type of role that you're looking for. Perhaps you could start off in conversations with either individuals or companies on anything that's interesting relating to your industry. And also you can keep your personal and your professional updates on separate social media accounts. There's nothing to stop you setting up a Facebook page, say, that is just tailored to job searches, so that it's kept very private, kept a distinguishing between the personal and the professional social media sites. Should you want to look into what support the employment support team can offer you, there is the contact details on the screen there. You can call us, you can go onto our Facebook page and link up with us that way, or you can email us through to find out more information.